Hello and welcome back to the South Dakota Dynasty. Today we're in the highest elevation in college football in Laramie, Wyoming. Wyoming is currently 6-1 on the season. Craig Bohl is still their head coach and he's off to one of his best starts so far. They have a very good rushing attack and a very strong defense that shuts down any passing game they face so far. And we'll have to see how we're able to do and see if we can run the ball today with both Jalen Page and Pierce Libby. J.R. Miller threw 4 interceptions last week against Boise State, a game in which we lost 38-24. We did cut it to 7 at one point, but it never really felt all that close. Pierce Libby will open up with a carry as he has nowhere to go. Now with trips to the right, they'll give it to Jalen Page. He stretches it outside, and once again, good run defense there by the Cowboys. Trips to the right on 3rd down and 7. Miller's going to throw. He fires it outside. Good coverage, as it'll be a 3-and-out forced by the Wyoming defense. Sean Chambers is still their quarterback, and their starting running back, Alfonso Andrews, is out. They'll give it to Titus Swin, the backup, and he's going to take it all the way on their first offensive play. He'll go all the way for an 83-yard touchdown. What a start for the Cowboys offense, as they really like to run the football, and they showed it right there with some nice power. Formerly undefeated Michigan goes down, as Michigan State upsets number 4. South Dakota State also wins today as they're now 6-3 on the season. Jack Rivers had a very good game. Now let's see if our offense can answer back after the long rushing touchdown. It'll be Jalen Page to open the drive as he picks up 5 yards. 3 wide set, Cooper Price split out wide left. They'll look his way. He's got the catch inside of Wyoming territory, a 23-yard gain. He has 20 catches and 303 yards coming into today with 5 touchdowns. Now trying to stretch it outside, nowhere to go for Jalen Page. Great penetration in the backfield by Roberson. It'll be 3rd down and 14. Miller's going to go to the air. Pressure gets there. He throws downfield. It's nearly intercepted by Miles Williams, but it does fall incomplete, and we will punt the ball away. It's Trey Tucker, the true freshman punter, on, and he punts it away. Looks like it may be a good one. It bounces and goes out of bounds, and it is out at around the 1 or 2 yard line. 1st down and 10. Here's Titus Swin. He breaks 1 tackle and picks up another good gain, this time for 14 yards. So he's nearly at 100 yards through 2 carries. They'll go draw play. He's got some room to run once again. He picks up only 5 this time, so definitely a large improvement there. I formation with 1 tight end. They'll pitch it outside to him. He gets a couple of nice blocks, and he's into the open field. Zakowski is blocked. Bukowski and Harvey in pursuit, and he's going to take it all the way. Great blocking on the play, and Titus Swin goes 78 yards. He's nearly at 200 yards rushing already, as they have a great power rushing offense. It is just absolutely insane the movement that their offensive line gets. Our offense is back on the field, already down by 2 scores. And Miller will throw. He fires it outside, looking for Nate Wendt. It is nowhere close, and he's 1 for 4 to start. 3rd down and 4. Miller's going to throw, and he'll go down. He's sacked. It's a loss of 8, as it's 4 plays so far for the Wyoming offense, and they have 180 yards gained. Just an outstanding efficiency and production and explosiveness. Swin on the carry. He's brought down by Tevin Robinson as Harvey couldn't bring him down initially, and it'll be 2nd down and inches. They'll go to Swin once again. Good block by the tight end. He gets another one. He'll go all the way, this time for 36 yards. He's over 200 yards rushing already in this first quarter, and it's 21-0. Not the start we were hoping for or expecting. It'll be Jalen Page on the carry. He picks up 8 yards. He was our 2nd leading rusher entering today. Our leading rusher in now, it's Pierce Libby. Libby takes the handoff and picks up 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3. 4 wide with Hicks and Gilbert in the slot. Miller is hit as he throws. Pressure gets there once again, and it will fall incomplete. 3rd down and 3. They'll go to the ground game. A big 1st down there. It'll keep the Wyoming offense on the field and allow our offense to continue their drive. Libby once again on the carry, as we've shown a decent amount of running so far and ability to do so. We'll have to see if we're able to get our offense going. 2nd down and 3, they go play action. Miller lobs it, and it's intercepted. Great coverage there by the linebacker, not getting fooled by the play action and sticking with Deion Gilbert. Now let's see what their rushing attack can do this time as Swin breaks that tackle, breaks another, and finally is brought down on the 3rd attempt, but does pick up a 1st down. Chambers will throw for the first time. Instead, he's just going to take off and run as it's a 10-yard gain, and we'll go into the 2nd quarter down 21-0, and it's been an absolute blowout so far. Titus Swin only picks up 1, but it is enough for a 1st down. We're loading the boxes. Chambers is going to throw. He fires it outside. He's got his tight end, and he's going to score from 33 yards out. Wyoming has scored 4 touchdowns, and on all 4, they have been untouched. Pierce Libby on our offense back on the field as he picks up 7 yards. We just are trying to get on the scoreboard right now. Now Jalen Page runs outside to the right. He will spin out inside of Wyoming territory. Ball at the 46, they'll go play action, maybe trying to take a shot downfield. Instead, they'll dump it down to Cooper Price, who picks up around 6 yards. 2nd down and 4, it'll be a jet sweep for Dontavius Knight from the slot, and he has the 1st down, a gain of 9 yards. They're really loading the box, no high safeties on most of these plays, not really afraid of our passing attack, and throwing, it's nearly caught. Deontay Knox had a chance, but it was knocked away. 3rd down and 10. They set up the screen pass. It's to Cooper Price, and he doesn't have enough for the 1st down. It'll be 4th down and inches. Our offense will stay on the field, though. We need touchdowns here. And it'll be Jalen Page from the I formation who does pick up the 1st down. So our drive stays alive. Jaron Miller will keep it. He breaks 1 tackle and fights his way forward. But he's not a great athlete, but when teams don't respect his ability to run, we definitely take advantage of it. He'll keep it this time, and it looks like Jaron Miller is shaken up. So we'll see Ezekiel Wood, the 2nd string quarterback, come in. On his first play, he hands it off to Pierce Libby, who picks up the 1st down. If Wood has to stand, we'll have to see how much he's allowed to throw the football. It's Pierce Libby straight up the middle. He'll take it all the way for the 1st Coyotes touchdown on the day. Still a 3-score game, though. They'll go play action. It's Gunnar Gentry. He's into the open field. Zukowski trying to chase him down. He won't be able to. It's a 70-yard touchdown. 2 passes, 103 yards for Sean Chambers. And now J.R. Miller is back in the game. But our defense has not been able to do absolutely anything. They're giving up huge plays all over the field. Miller will hand it off. A lot of running early on, and it has been effective, so we definitely see why we're doing it. As Jalen Page already has 8 carries in this 1st half. Miller's going to take a shot, and it's nearly caught, but knocked out of Tate Wagner's hands. We had a chance for a big passing play there. Miller's going to go to the air on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws, and the ball comes out. It's Bird on the recovery. He's inside of the 10 and tackled by Bo Weaver, and it's great field position for Wyoming. A pitch outside for Swin. He gets a block. He'll go into the end zone for a 6-yard touchdown. He has his 4th in this 1st half. It's 42-7. A throw outside for Nate Went. It gives us a good game inside of Wyoming territory, but I was not expecting such an absolute blowout in this game. We'll go be backwards once again, a loss of 8. Miller has been under a lot of pressure when he's thrown. This time he does find Nate Went for a good gain. It's a 1st down, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. 3rd down and 10, taking a shot to the end zone. It's knocked away. Great coverage by Colden. He was looking for Cooper Price. 4th down and 10, our offense will stay on the field. We need points, and they'll take a shot. And this time, Deontay Knox gets open for the 34-yard touchdown. We have our 2nd score, a 6 for 18 1st half for J.R. Miller, and we're still down by 28. This is not what I was expecting. It's been a blowout so far. Wyoming will open the 2nd half with the football, and they have a chance to extend their lead. Another big gain, a 17-yard reception for the tight end. 3 down linemen as they'll bring 5. Chambers will throw into the flats for his tight end once again, and Bukowski brings him down, but he picks up a little bit of yards after contact. High formation, 2nd down and 1. Chambers is going to throw. He takes a shot nowhere close to his receiver. Probably a miscommunication there. Xavier Warner had a chance for the interception, but couldn't pull it down. On 3rd down and 1, they give it to the fullback, Skylar Miller, who will keep the drive alive. A heavy blitz coming here. Chambers throws quickly, though, as he's got Cornelius Charles. It's another Cowboy first down. We'll bring Forrest. Chambers will drop back. Now he's going to take off. He's got the first and absolutely runs over a couple of defenders, including Shadow Hansen, a defensive lineman. 2nd down and 3 here. Swin once again. He's got another touchdown. He hasn't run the ball a whole lot in this second half so far, but he has his 5th rushing touchdown today. Now to be Pierce Libby to open our first drive of the second half as he picks up 6. 3rd down and 1. They'll give it to Page. He finds a hole. Good job by the defensive line stopping him, but it is still a first down. Knight comes in motion. They'll give it to Page, and nowhere to go. The linebacker comes free, and it's a loss of 2. 3rd down and 8. Trips to the right with Gilbert in the slot. They'll throw it to him. He's got the first down. It's a gain of 10, and our drive will continue. 3 wide with Went in the slot now. Jared Miller will fire it outside. Knox breaks 1 tackle and is brought down by the face mask. No flag, but it's a gain of 22. At this point, down by 5 scores. We're just looking for some positives to come out of today's ball game, as there's Jalen Page with another good run, this time for 9 yards. So we're now into the 4th quarter, down by 35 points. Like I've said, this is not what I was expecting. I was hoping for a competitive game. I didn't know if we would be able to win, but I didn't expect us to be down by 35 points. Gilbert will come in motion. They'll give it to him on the triple option. He picks up the first down as we go over 100 yards rushing as a team. Jalen Page is the back. They'll give it to him. He stretches it out to the left, cuts up field. He's inside of the 5, brought down. It's an 8-yard run by the junior. Now 2nd down and 2 as the Coyotes are just running some clock, trying to get out of today's ball game with no more injuries. He will lose a yard though. 3rd down and 3. Miller's going to keep it on the read option, and he gets into the end zone for the 4-yard touchdown. It's now a 28-point ball game as Wyoming and Sean Chambers, Titus Swin will come back on the field. A lob outside, wide open. It's Gunnar Gentry inside of South Dakota territory very quickly. He powers his way forward for some extra yards, and they're already to the 20-yard line. 1st down and 10. They'll go power to Titus Swin. He is met by LaDorian McCray, but picks up 9 yards. 2nd down and 1 from the shotgun as Chambers will throw. They really changed up this game plan after that first quarter, throwing the ball a lot more. Not sure why they're not just giving it to Swin on every play with how effective he's been. This time Swin will pick up 3 yards. So 3rd down and goal. It's 2 tight ends, and Chambers is mad, and he'll be sacked. He broke the first one, but couldn't get away from the second one. It's Xavier Warner on the sack, and they will kick the field goal. Another top 10 upset as number 6 Oklahoma State suffers their first loss on the season to Baylor. A counter play. Here's Rakeem Boyd, the 4th running back on the depth chart. He is a speedy power back. He is 6 foot and a big guy, and I have high hopes for him in the future. 3rd down and 1. Dontavius Knight was the quarterback, fakes it to Boyd, but nowhere to go. Some of the backup receivers in now as Miller will throw. He's got Jacoby Patton. He is a redshirt sophomore receiver, and I expect him to probably be our number 2 receiver next year with 3 wide receivers graduating. Miller will scramble out to his right, just trying to find something, and he steps out of bounds. Great job keeping the play alive as he gains 12. Libby's back in the game. Muhammad Ali Saria, he's a redshirt junior's in the slot. They'll go to Patton once again. He makes a tough catch in traffic, and it'll be 1st down and 10. Miller's gonna throw. He's got Deion Gilbert. He breaks 1 tackle. He'll get into the end zone. The senior receiver has another touchdown for his career, and that will do it. It is a dominant win by Wyoming. Titus wins 17 carries, 277 yards, and 5 touchdowns. If he's not the National Player of the Week, I don't know who will be. He broke off so many long runs to start the game, and then they sort of went away from him, which I wasn't expecting. But they still threw the ball well. Sean Chambers was very efficient through the air, and we got down big so quickly that we just couldn't get back in the ball game. We didn't really throw the ball great, as Jared Miller completed less than 50% of his passes. I thought we did run the ball well. Jacoby Patton made a couple of nice catches, which was nice to see. And Rakeem Boyd getting his first career carry was also nice to see. Our defense as a whole just did not play well. They nearly gave up 500 yards of total offense to Wyoming. And we do see Western Michigan gets one of our targets, and Warren Hoffpower. He's a middle linebacker. I didn't have a ton of interest in him. He doesn't have the speed at linebacker that I look for. But also, it's been very hard to get the linebackers with speed to come to South Dakota. Brandon Harrison is one of the 3 commits we did get this week. He's 6 foot out of Nebraska. His only real positive is he has 90 speed. Outside of that, he has a long way to go in terms of being a contributor for us, but the speed can definitely add something to our offense that we don't have a ton of. Rayshawn Brailsford, 6'1", 184 from Missoula, Montana. He's a big hitter, decent block shed, and good press, and a decent athlete. Outside of that, he's just a guy who will develop. He may play a little linebacker for us as like a dime linebacker, maybe at some point. David Broadwell, an undersized defensive tackle, is our last commit of the day. But we will move forward as we'll be back at home for Week 11 against Colorado State. And Kirk Herbstreit, he believes in the Coyotes. Colorado State only 2-5 on the season. Their offense has been very bad this year, and he's sticking with the Coyotes. So maybe we can get our 3rd win on the season and tie the season totals of both Season 1 and Season 2 combined. That's really, at this point, the goal is to surpass Year 2 and get 3 wins, because that'll be the total of Season 1 and 2. But Colorado State's quarterback Justice McCoy will not be playing, and we'll have to see how they're able to do without him. He's missed a number of games this year. They do have a good running back in Tyrese Jackson, a couple of nice receivers, and their offense, though, just has not been able to put it together. Jared Miller has 5 more touchdowns than interceptions now. He only threw 1 today, which is a big improvement over the 4 against Boise State. Pierce Libby and Jalen Page are very similar statistically so far. They've split almost an equal amount of carries. Cordell Hicks still our leading receiver. I don't see that changing before the end of the season. And then Trevon Simmons actually leads us in tackles for loss. He's been very impactful for us. A look at the top 10 now after a couple of top 10 upsets. Oklahoma, UCLA, Cincinnati are your top 3. Arizona State, Florida State finish out the top 5. And then at the bottom of the top 25, we have teams like Louisville, Baylor, LSU, and South Carolina. In the Heisman race, TJ Pledgler is the leader from Oklahoma currently, and we'll have to see how that race shakes out. There's all running backs currently in the top 5. But I hope you did enjoy today's ball game. If you did, please like down below. Make sure to subscribe for more of the South Dakota Dynasty. I will see you next time for Week 11 as the Coyotes return home to the Dakota Dome. I hope you have a great rest of your day.